Hi, it's Maite from ArtBites. I teach the Taste of Art classes at the Huntington, and I'm very pleased to share this book with you today. It is a household management book, which are types of books that were very popular beginning in the 15th century that included recipes as well as rules for running a household. This particular one was written by a woman named Hannah Wooley in 1673, and it is called The Gentlewoman's Companion, or A Guide to the Female Sex. Household management books were historically written by men, but in the 17th century, England had a higher literacy rate than the rest of England, so we see a new market emerge, which was household management books written by women for women. Femininity suddenly acquired an actual feminine voice, and these books became the rage. They were as big business in 17th century England as lifestyle blogs are today, and not entirely that different. Hannah Wooley was a trailblazer. She was the first woman to write such a book, and The Gentlewoman's Companion is actually her third book. She's the first woman also to include a portrait of herself in print. The book is quite fascinating. Alongside recipes for roasts and stews and pies and puddings, she has instructions on letter writing, rules for etiquette, rules for setting the table, even an entire section called Pleasant Discourses and Witty Dialogues Between a Gentleman and a Lady. So essentially what to talk about when you meet a man. Securing a good husband was very important in Restoration England. Hannah Wooley was known as a healer. She had a wonderful reputation as a healer in London at the time. So she has a lot of medicinal recipes. There is one that's quite appropriate for today. That's a receipt, which was what they called recipes for the quarantine age. And this particular recipe essentially cures nerves. And it consists of taking a white flint stone, igniting it on fire, and then putting it in beer and drinking that to calm the nerves. She has a recipe to cure corns on feet, which consists of taking a black snail, bruising it, and any liquid that is secreted, you put a few drops on that on your corns. She also has a recipe to remedy stinking breath, which consists of rosemary and cinnamon. So at artbites.net, there is a recipe for a rosemary and cinnamon Tom Collins inspired by Hannah Wooley. It is very refreshing and will ensure that you have a sweet breath. Cheers.